Okay, ladies and gentlemen, Paul Chamberlain, the Air Force guy, RV extraordinaire, coming to you from Beckley's Camping Center to show you the new Momentum 25G. This is a toy hauler, travel trailer toy hauler by Grand Design. Phenomenal floor plan, over 14 feet for the garage area, 2 slides. Specs as well as my contact information and pricing for this will be down below this video. So for more information on this camper or any other RV, be sure that you reach out to me and ask for the Air Force guy. If you call, if you email, or if you stop by Beckley's Camping Center. But let's get on to this camper. So on the front, you're going to notice, of course, power tongue jack, 20-pound bottles. You can have the molded fiberglass, 3/4 molded fiberglass cap with the LED lights in it. Of course, you can put a battery on this. If you wanted to, you could put a second battery. There is actual room up here for you to do so. So that is up in the front. Now on your off-door side, this is where you're going to see the 2 slide outs. You know, they're relatively small slide outs, but they give you a ton of room on the inside. Now coming down this side, this first door, this is where your generator is. This is going to be a Onan 4000 gasoline powered generator. Next thing you have is this next door here. Notice also it's a magnet to hold it open on the back end so the thing's not swinging around in the wind. This is where you have your battery disconnect. You'll hook up your city water. Nice little sensor light in there. It has your cable hookup. You can fill your fresh water tank here if you wanted to. All that is right there. Very convenient, very easy to get to. Continuing down the side here, this is where you're going to be hooking up your electric. This also has a black tank flush on here, so you're able to go ahead and rinse out your black tank. No need of taking that hose in and filling up the black tank through the toilet. You're going to have 2 gray tanks on this, a black tank and of course a freshwater tank. Cool thing about this freshwater tank, you have 100-gallon capacity to give you those extended stays when you're out boondocking. So you can see this is where you're going to be, your dump station, everything's going to be. You can see the spare tires up underneath here. Low point drains right here. So here's where your poles are right there. So this is underneath the camper. So moving back towards the back side of your off-door side, this is where you're going to have your fuel station. This is a 30-gallon fuel tank. So you can use that either for the generator or for your toys. You see you have your gauge and everything right here so you can turn it on. Now right below here, because you know there's no bumper on this, but they do have storage for your sewer hose. And back here, this is where you have your dump for your freshwater tank and the overflow. That blue thing is the overflow there. So, and look at how big that opening is for the freshwater dump. So no more waiting forever for that freshwater tank to empty. Now, of course, you see the ladder tucks up nicely on the side there. You're able to get up onto the roof quite easily. Of course, you have the LED light strip across the back. So there you have it. Now I have the LED light on there. Also, for back up here, you have the rear observation camera, which is right up in the back center there. Very easy to put on. Just a matter of 4 little screws. Pull out that little section, put a new little section back here, plug it in, you're good to go. So this is the back side of the 25G. Now looking down the door side, of course, look at how long that awning is. Nice long awning for you. You do have the LED light strip up underneath the awning, outside stereo speakers, and when you come out to go ahead and look at this unit, you've got to have them turn on the stereo to let you hear it, because this is a phenomenal stereo system they have put on this unit. Now moving down the door here, well, on the door side, of course, you have the nice big grab handle. Nice aluminum steps, nice and lightweight, easy to put in, put out. You can kind of see the reflection of the blue light from underneath here, as you can see. That lightens up your the area where you're camping. That way there you're not attracting the bugs. Now up in the front there, I'm going to open that up. That is where your outside kitchen is. Let me show you what's in there. So what you have is you have a 2-burner cooktop as well as a refrigerator. Keep your condiments and things and so forth. Notice also how there is a sensor light up in here that you can turn on for a motion sensor. You have a 110 outlet right there, as you can see. A nice little storage area for some goodies, and that's tucked nicely away inside that area there. Up in the front of that, that's also where you have an additional storage, and nice and tall for that. And on the front side, that's where you have your electric hookup for the outside. Nice and set up in a nice location. So as you come in the door, this is looking towards the back. Just give you a little quick preview of this. See the air conditioner on the roof here. Power vent fan there. And storage. So the first thing you're going to be doing is you're going to be opening up this cabinet right here. And this is where you'll be able to start your generator. Be able to check your fuel out here as well. Here or outside. Lifting the bed in the back, I'll show you that in a little bit. Checking your tanks, turning your lights on here. It does all that. Your water pump, water heater, slide outs, and the awning. All that is nicely tucked away, so when you're not using it, out of sight, out of mind. Another thing is, you come in the door, you're going to notice you have a motion sensor light right there, which makes it nice. This is also going to be where your AC and heat is controlled right here for the main part. Then, of course, if you put a second AC in the bedroom, you'll have another thermostat there as well. Now, in the kitchen area, you can see plenty of storage, plenty of counter space as well. I mean, look at your cabinets. You've got your TV up here, it pulls out and swivels. You've got your AM, FM, CD stereo with the DVD player right here. And, of course, you can choose to add a little bit of oomph in the stereo system with that there. And that is the premium sound system. As you can see, it's the Paultheairforceguy. Now, one thing you don't see in many campers is toe kicks up underneath your cabinets. They actually put it so it's more residential style. Also, notice how the counters, you see how the way that they're made, you don't have that problem with the countertop coming apart. You know, those ones that have the little strip going on. This one it's a molded one to make it look like it's solid surface, but it's less weight and it's still very durable. Now, this has the Furrion 3-burner cooktop along with the oven. Nice thing with that is, of course, is you can see the light that's in it. You can see that even through the window, which is nice. Let me get out of the way there. But then also you have this little switch the little button right here. You turn it on or off. Gives you a little bit of extra light. Maybe that could be a night light for you. But the nice thing is this sparker right here, not only does it spark the burners on the top, but it'll also light your oven. Then look at your storage here. I mean, these drawers are deep, and look at how it's a full extension drawer glide. That way there, when you pull it out, you're able to get to the back side of the drawer when you have too much stuff in it. And then, of course, your cabinet above it, nice glass door. But look at all that storage in there. Tons of storage. And deep as well. Of course, you can see the microwave, storage above the microwave for you there as well there. And a nice window with cabinets, counter space for you to work there. And there is an outlet back up top there for you. So you're able to get to that. So it's right there. Now let's talk about the floor in here. So this has a 1-inch thick floor, and you're also going to have these tie downs are going through the floor as well as into steel plates. So you've got 3 back here, as you can see. As you're moving forward, then you're going to have 2 here in the middle. So one's here, you'll have another one over between the chairs there. Then you're going to have 2 more here, and then you have 3 across the back here. Now the distance from that door, from the door here all the way to that counter up there, it's like 162 inches. Now you see that you have a slide out that's coming in, but when that slide out comes in, you still have a good 70 inches. And then, of course, you have about 75 inches from the door here, from your ramp door to where the slide out's going to be in. Now when the slide's in, then the distance from the inside of the slide to this wall over here is going to be about 70 inches, maybe a little bit more. Of course, you can see the carpet that's behind the seats there. So you can roll that out. So this is a nice flush floor for you to bring your toys in. Now, you have the ability of this is your dinette booth. I'm going to show you how when that comes down. You can set the seats up like this, or you can set them to the side if you need a few more inches. The difference in height-wise that you have is you have, going to the bottom of this metal piece right here, coming in, you have about 6 feet of clearance, whereas you go to 7 feet of clearance if you put them down to the side. So if you needed an additional height, you're able to get almost an extra foot of clearance depending on how tall your toys are. These are very simple to do. All you do is, there's a pin right here, you pull those out, you bring it down where it's manageable, and then you're able just to lift it up, you push it back in, and put the pins in. Very, very easy to do. So let's show you how we bring these things down here. So if you're going to go ahead and lift it, what you want to do is get it down to a manageable point where it's not going to be too heavy. So you're going to get that, the one on the right where it's almost touching the floor. And that'll make it manageable. So you get it to this point, and then we can go ahead and show you how this goes up. So what you're going to do is, once you get to this point, now we can go ahead and flip this up, because we're going to need a little bit of extra room in order to pull this up. We're going to pull these pins out right here. So you have pin, this locks them, keeps you from moving as you're going down the road. Also locks it in the up position. So we just take those off, and all we're doing with this now, we're just going to flip this up. And see, now it's in position. Now we just need to put the pins back in and we're good to go. So now we're going to bring it down the rest of the way. And now the top one's staying up there because of the fact that the pins are left in. If I had the pins out for the upper bed, then it would come down along with your dinette. So there you have it. Now they're down, you can see how they have a center section. So you have the cup holders on it. Get a nice window on either side. And of course the light. And of course, if this was down, you have an additional lighting up above that bed. You can see how the pins are in. So you have the pins in, and that bed will stay up. That gives you more clearance for when you want to use that. The ladder's up on top of that, as well as the table, which would go in these holes here. Notice how you have a 110 outlet down below the dinette booth right there. Also, notice how you do not have any heat ducts on the floor. They're all up off the floor. They're going to be blowing out through cabinets and so forth. That way there, you don't have things collecting dust and debris. Now these two Euro type recliners, they're an option. If you feel that they're going to get in your way, you don't need to order them. You're going to notice you have another outlet over here. And then of course there's two outlets up above your kitchen counter top here. And of course you can see the lighting on the backsplash there. Coming back the hallway, we're going to go into the bathroom. So you have a bathroom entrance right here. Nice big bathroom, nice shower, lots of space around the toilet. And you got nice big medicine cabinets back here. So you have good storage. And look at how deep it is in there. Good storage for you. And again, lots of height for those of you that are tall here in the bathroom, because we have a very tall ceiling in here. You'll see there's a pocket door going into the bedroom from the bathroom here. You also have a pocket door going into the bedroom here. Nice counter space here, dresser space if you want to call that. Look at the mirror, and it has a light behind it. And of course you have nice big queen bed here, a little bit of storage underneath it. Little cubbies back in the back on either side of the bed. Storage up above. And I'm just moving around to give you a better vantage point, let you kind of see what it looks like here. You see you put a TV, there's more storage up above there. Now because you do have the outside kitchen there, you do lose a little bit of inside space, but you do still have drawers there, and you put a TV as well as a second AC in the bedroom. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. This is the 2019 Momentum. This is a 25G by Grand Design. It's their G-Class travel trailer toy hauler. For more information on this camper or any others, be sure that if you call, if you email, or if you stop by Beckley's Camping Center, you ask for the Air Force guy, and I'll gladly show it to you. If there's a particular RV that you'd like me to review, aftermarket product, by all means reach out to me. My contact information, as well as the specs and pricing for this particular unit, will be down below the video. I appreciate you watching, and we'll be coming back at you again soon. Take care.